If you've been in the market for one of the lightest BFS Whopper Ploppers that come in custom colors on the market, this is going to be a great video for you. We're going to break down the Mini 75 Whopper Plopper by 12 Oaks. Let's get to it. What's up, fishing family? Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, we are back for part 2 to finish up our discussion on the Mini 75 Whopper Ploppers by 12 Oaks. Man, if you have been on the market looking for a really light Whopper Plopper that you can throw on your BFS setups or your Ultralights, this is the option for you. One of the lightest on the market. I actually scoured the internet looking to see, is there a lighter option? Per Reddit, somebody said there is another option out there that's 5.8 grams. Well, these come in at 6 grams on the nose with the hooks. So, I mean, we're splitting hairs. You're talking really minute difference there. And you're getting the added benefit of just these custom colors, these paint jobs. Man, Chris does a phenomenal job. So, we're going to be discussing 4 different topics today that I didn't discuss in part 1. And we're also going to be here testing these out, seeing how they work. I mean, hey, they got to fish. I mean, just because they look pretty, that's not the only reason we're going to buy them, although we might. I mean, I know women like all types of shoes, but we want to make sure that these actually function the way we want them to function on our Ultralight or our BFS setups. So, before I left the house this morning, I got on the old interweb and started looking around. I wanted to see the price point of these because I know a lot of people are price conscious when they're getting into lures because some of these hard plastics can be expensive. So, I compared it to the River to Sea Whopper Plopper 60 because that's the only thing that you can compare close to this. And I went on to Bass Pro, I went on to Cabela's, I went on to Tackle Warehouse, I went on to a number of Dick's Sporting Goods, all of them. $9.99. So, all right, that's kind of what I expected. When you're talking custom, as soon as you hear that word custom, that automatically in your head should mean, hey, this is going to cost me more because somebody's coming in and doing some specialized work on these. There's just more work involved. It's not just something that's just mass produced. But to my surprise, I got on the website, and I'm not going to say it's going to stay this way. Chris's Mini 75s, $9. $9 for this type of incredible craftsmanship, man. You just can't beat it. You're saving money at the same time that you're getting custom. Now, I think Chris should charge more for these, so I'm not going to say that price is not going to go up, but as of this morning, I checked Bass Pro, $9.99 for the River to Sea Whopper Plopper 60. I got on 12 Oaks, custom Mini 75, $9. You guys can't go wrong when you're looking at these options. I mean, you're saving money and getting a superior product, in my opinion. Now, I'm not knocking River to Sea, but what I am saying is this Mini 75 fixes a lot of issues for me. You can go back and watch, once again, part 1, and that'll just kind of explain my issues with some of these, but that's where I'm getting in kind of customizing these with single hooks. So we're not going to be talking about any type of customization today. We're just going to talk right out of the box. What are you going to get? What are the benefits? So right off the bat, you're saving money. Item number 2, why I love these Mini 75 Whopper Ploppers by 12 Oaks. Man, check this other one out. Just largemouth bass. I mean, what type of quality work you're talking about right there. Incredible. All right, I'm a hook guy. I want quality hooks. I don't want cheap hooks because cheap hooks will cost you fish. So I've always been on the market looking for not only strong hooks, but sharp hooks. I checked out Mustad. Now Mustad, they say that they are laser sharpened. Now they are. I don't know how they do it, but that's how they promote their hooks, laser sharpened. I've actually here recently been testing out some of the Eagle Claw Trocars. Now Trocar says theirs are surgically sharpened. I mean, so you imagine a scalpel, you know, at a doctor's office, those things are razor sharp. So, well, I've checked out both of those hooks, and I will say, in comparison to the hooks that Chris uses on all of his custom lures, nothing is as sharp as these hooks. Whatever laser sharpening and surgical sharpening is, well, I guess that would put these hooks in the category of some type of alien technology that none of us are aware about. And if you ask Chris, like, hey, where are you getting these hooks? He's probably going to tell you, that's an ancient Chinese secret, like the old Calgon commercials you used to see. I'm not lying. These are the sharpest hooks. You cannot pick these things up without them biting you. Funny story, I know a lot of you have heard me talking about B-Mac, he's my buddy, and last Father's Day, he wanted to get his dad some lures for Father's Day, and so he went on, ordered him some and sent them to his dad. Well, his dad got the package, he got him home, and he got it at his kitchen table, and he started pulling them out, and he was laying them down on his placemat so he could admire the paint jobs. Well, before he knew it, just setting these on the placemats, the hook bit into the placemat, and he tried to pull it out and then moved and it bit back in. Before he knew it, this thing was so entangled in his placemats. B-Mac said that his dad had to basically destroy the placemat trying to get these hooks out of it. It just turned it into a huge mess. And I know that any of you that have felt these hooks know the same thing. And I know firsthand because I had one do a through and through, in and out, directly through my finger. Smalley hit it, it came right through, barb and all. Luckily, I was just able to clip it off. But these things are sharp. And when you're talking about a BFS setup, these rods are a lot more limber than someone that's fishing like a medium heavy bait caster kind of setup. They've got more backbone in those. So for us with these ultralight setups, it's imperative to have a really sharp hook because we don't have as much backbone to set those hooks. So that's another huge benefit here. The sharpness of these hooks right out of the package, you're going to be blown away. Be careful with them. I'm serious. They are the sharpest hooks, and that's not an exaggeration, that I have ever encountered in my entire life. So I think you guys are going to love that aspect. All right, we'll be back and finish up our 2 other discussions on this. Let's get some more fishing in. All right, this looks good right here. Let's see. Come on, guys. I need some. And what it could be too, though, now those bites earlier, I didn't miss anything on my first 3 or 4. But those were hard, aggressive bites. So I am going to start paying attention right now since we're getting close to midday. If these bites start becoming more timid, then that may tell me that, hey, I need to switch over and just start fishing. Oh, well, that guy nailed the fire out of it. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something nail it that hard. Wow. Wow. That guy hammered it. But where are you hooked at? I can't tell. Where are you on the tail hook? No, he's on the belly hook. I've got him on the belly hook, so come here, buddy. Don't get near my leg with that treble hook. Now, come here, buddy. All right. Yeah, all right. Let me pop my bill. There we go. All right. Hang on, buddy. Hold on. Let me see where you're hooked so I can grab that treble hook. Get away from me. There we go. Let me get this. Alright, let this guy revive while I'm... Alright. There we go. He hit it. Once again, man, that was an aggressive hit. That's not a really big fish. What is he? He's about 14. Okay, buddy. Get on back in there. Get on back over there. So that's what I was looking for. I'm looking for, are those bites still that aggressive? Now that was a hard bite. That fish wanted to eat that lure. He wasn't testing it. He wasn't saying, get out of my area. He was saying, come get in my belly. All right, there we go. We got him on our go shad. He nailed that booger. All right, item number 3 that I really feel that you guys are going to see a huge benefit in these flat-sided whopper ploppers is, all right, let's compare here. So This is just a normal Whopper Plopper 60. As you can see, it's kind of a circular design here. Whereas this flat-sided option, these two flat sides here, there's a big benefit there. So on this circular one, a lot of times what you're going to notice is when you're retrieving this through the water, that lure sometimes is going to have the tendency to want to spin through the water. There's no surface area here that's really stopping this from tracking. So this flat-sided option here, now the benefit is these two flat edges, it's going to help your lure track truer through the water. It's almost going to work like the keel of a boat, and it's going to reduce that line spin. So for me, I fish braid with a fluorocarbon leader tied onto it. The last thing that I want to do is have to keep tying up leaders because it just keeps getting spun up and spun up and spun up because, you know, my lure is rotating the water. So the circular options, I think you're going to see spin quite a bit more than these flat-sided ones. Now, I'm not going to say that it's not going to spin some because that would be a dishonest statement. So I'm not going to say that. But I will say that if you are pulling this through the water, I mean, to where it's throwing a rooster tail, it's like, I mean, yes, it's possibly going to spin. But if you're retrieving it at a normal rate, like you would normally do this with any lure, you're going to see that this flat-sided option is going to track truer than some of the circular options for these mini Whopper Ploppers that's on the market. And I think you're going to like that. So, all right, guys, let's get back to some more fishing, and we'll come back with point 4 that we're going to finish up, and I think you guys are going to like it. Is he on? Yeah, he's on. Hang on, bro. I'm just going to ease you in. All right, come here, bro. Come here, bro. Come on, look. All right, let's stop fighting, stop fighting. Stop fighting, stop fighting. Yeah, you just got me hooked inside of the shoelace or something. Got me hooked in the pants, buddy. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. He hooked me in the pants. Okay, get on back in there, buddy. There we go. Yeah, he hooked me right in the cuff of the pants. Yeah, they keep running at me. I'm like, quit running at me. You're running at me with treble hooks. Oh, there was a big one that just went after it. There's a good one right there. Good one. This is a good one. Good one, good one, good one, good one. Alright, this is the best of the day so far. Come here, buddy. So we do have some big guys in here. Well, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Golly, come here, buddy. I can't tell how big this guy is. He's definitely over 16. Oh, this is a big guy. This is a really big guy. Hang on, buddy. Let me get you back in the water and see where those hooks are. Let me see where we got you hooked. There's that one. Let me get that one out. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely good fish here. Wow, good fish. Yeah, that's a big old 18 right there. Woo, look at that. Yeah, that's a solid 18. Nice. All right, get you going, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Come back in there. Whew. I'm making this spot look good. guys, man, I'm having a blast with these today. So item number 4, once again, where I think this really sets it apart. I've already kind of touched base on it, but it's just the customization of these things. Chris does a stellar job on these paint jobs. He also will do special orders. I've seen people say, hey, I'm looking for something that's got maybe a kind of greenish prop on it. I want it this certain color. And I believe Chris, to my understanding, he will accommodate those orders and requests. I know that some people say, hey, I've seen this. I know Chris Lancaster had recently suggested the Tennessee shad option, and it looks like that's going into production now. So you're not going to get that with the big box stores. So once again, guys, a lot of options here. If you're going with what he's got listed on his website, you're saving money. The flat-sided option, these are going to track truer. Hooks that are sharper, and I don't know what in the world. I mean, you're going to see, I have poked myself multiple times a day just touching these things. And custom colors, guys. You're going to love them. Go check them out, guys. I am not getting anything for this. I like to promote people that I think do a great job, and Chris really does. He does a great job with his customer service, quality work, and I think you're going to see the same. If you buy any of his products, I think you're going to be a repeat customer for sure. So, all right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this discussion about the Mini 75 Whopper Plopper. So, hey, go check them out. Until next time, grab your Mini Whopper Ploppers, call up your buddies, get there, make some memories, and give me some elbow. All right, guys, I love you guys. Be safe. Once again, these hooks are so dead sharp. Be careful when you get them, but you're going to love them. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode.
I'm happy with the simple life.